So any further we go, we're going to get started. What we're shearing for you today is a polypay textual cross sheep. This is, she was born in 17, so she's 7 years old. And we're gonna, we took the belly wool. She didn't have a lot on her, but contour is very important when it comes to shearing. So you can see it's a very nice sheep to shear. They're very docile for the most part. They give a lot of lambs during the season. They have a nice medium grade fleece. So we're going to come up into the shoulder here and up and down in the neck. And this will be the only break in the fleece. This fleece has to come off in one piece and get sold and graded. If it can't get graded, it can't be sold as a fleece. So it's very important on what grade it is. That depends on how it's going to get processed. This fleece wouldn't be used for clothing. It's not fine enough. Your fine wool animals would be merinos and long belays. We do some. We don't do a lot of them. It's a little bit too humid for that type breed. You'll see them more in the western part of the United States. But we do some of those types of sheep. We shear a majority of our sheep for this medium grade fleece. And we have a buyer out of Greencastle that buys a lot of the Pennsylvania wool in this area. So that'll be in the fall when we'll have our pool. Now what we're doing now, this is the way my great-grandfather sheared. He liked to keep his sheep comfortable and less stressful doing it this way because she's sitting this way the entire shearing. The Australian way, the sheep is moving a little more and you're bending over more the Australian way because they're shearing the entire sheep right-handed. So they're doing a lot more bending. We're actually keeping the sheep, the weight of the sheep on her legs. We're not really using her back that much. Now you see a yellowish tint to this fleece. The yellowish tint we see is what we call lanolin. It's very important to the sheep. It keeps the skin nice and soft and all that. It helps them with the elements because it's like a water repellent also, and the rubber in that. And it's great for your hands. That's be the first process. When they process the wool, the lanolin will come to the surface, liquefy. They'll come to the surface and they'll skim that into their hand cream soaps. Now what we're doing now, we're going to do some hand shearing. This is the way my great-grandfather would have finished his sheep. Again, the sheep is in a more natural state. We have control of the animal, even if she wants to kick. And it gives her backs a little bit of a rest in between shearings. A good day for my great-grandfather, he could do about 20 a day. About 20 a day by hand. That's a long day. It took him about 25 minutes to do one. So it took a long process to shear it by hand, the entire sheep. We're just showing you how he finished the sheep. With the equipment now, and when I was in my prime, and he was pretty good at it. Well, he's still pretty good at it. We could do 15, 20 an hour. That's how more efficient we are shearing sheep than we are back then.
How many times a year they get sheared?
Once a year.
Once, that's it.
That's it. Yep. Now here in Pennsylvania, we have about 110,000 sheep in the state of Pennsylvania. And right now there's 19 of us. That's it. We're very slim with shears. Very slim with shears. A lot of us are in other states. We're in 4 other states ourselves. We're in New York, New Jersey, Delaware, and Maryland also we shear. So we get around quite a bit. And, oops, she wants to leave a deposit. So it's all natural.
Is it a year-round business or is it seasonal?
It's seasonal. I mean, we can shear all year round. We do a lot of shearing in the fall. I don't know how much shearing I'm going to do. I'm getting, hopefully I'm getting my new knee done next month. So I need a new knee. So I haven't been that efficient this year as a shear. So we're getting close to the end here. Again, you can see we're getting pretty close to. We don't get as close with the hand shears that we do with our electric shears nowadays, but we can get pretty close with the shearing. And he's almost done here. Now here in Pennsylvania, most of our wool, the buyers out of Greencastle. He deals with a mill, Greenwald out of Illinois. It's one of the biggest mills in the country. And they process for a lot of companies, but two major companies that he processes wool for, that a lot of Pennsylvania wool goes for, is Burlington. Burlington still uses a lot of wool in their rug making. The other company that uses wool is Spalding. If you open this up and unravel it, there's 212 yards of spun fiber in every baseball made. So we play a big part in making up a baseball. We are in the green home industry. We actually have a company down in South Carolina that's making wool and wall bats. It's what's going in your walls for insulation. It's a very good product, and it's actually on the market at Lowe's. There she is. So she did pretty good overall. You can see the difference where we sheared by hand and the hand shearing, but they're very landly right now, and we can deduct a few of these, and you probably have the softest hands here. Yeah. So we'll bring her up if you want to cut her in that, and you probably hear the others. The others are yelling, so she's probably communicating with the sheep that are in the back. So if there's no other questions I can answer, you're welcome to come up. Yes, ma'am. Just to show you the hand shearing. That's all. That's all.